All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, New York Giants co-owner John Mara has made it official that Dave Gettleman will remain as the team's general manager. In 3 years as the GM of the Giants, their record is not good under Gettleman, as you're talking about a club that is only 15-33. A big part of that is the fact that Gettleman has missed on some of his early picks in the draft. Dexter Lawrence on the defensive line has not become the impact player that you would have expected him to be, being taken so early in the draft. Daniel Jones, the quarterback out of Duke, is plenty of question marks still around his game, most notably his pocket presence and his ability to consistently throw from the pocket. Guard Will Hernandez has not panned out for the Giants during his tenure with the club. DeAndre Baker is no longer a Giant following his arrest. And this is a situation where, if you remember when Baker was drafted, Gettleman gave up 3 picks to move back into the first round and take Baker in the Seattle Seahawks spot. There is some optimism for offensive tackle Andrew Thomas, but and going back to last year's draft, I didn't think that Thomas should have been drafted that high, and I really thought that there were offensive tackles that were better than Thomas to take right there. Now, free agency and trades have been kinder to Gettleman. We saw him acquire safety Jabril Peppers from the Cleveland Browns in the Odell Beckham trade. We saw the Giants go out last year and sign linebacker Blake Martinez, who gave them some stability at the middle linebacker position. We also saw them pick up Logan Ryan and James Bradbury as well. And these were big contributors for one of the better defenses in the NFL this past season with the Giants. You look at it right now, basically, first-year head coach Joe Judge, to me, I think saved the job of Gettleman, because, the Giants were still a 6-10 team. I know that they barely missed out on making the playoffs due to the fact that the NFC East is so bad, but make no mistake about it, this still was a 10-loss team. There's no way to get around that. You saw some strides this past season for this club under the tutelage of first-year head coach Joe Judge. Early on, they really did not know how to get over the hump. They started off 0-5, but they kept competing down to the very end, even in week number 17. But you look at it right now, John Mara feels that the Giants are close, but the thing is, they have to find a way to get over the hump. And there's no way in the world that they're going to get over the hump if their offense is this atrocious. 12 passing touchdowns this past season for the entire team? That's not going to get it done. The Giants need more speed and more explosiveness at the wide receiver position, and they need more consistency at the quarterback position. I know that Colt McCoy was the backup this past season, but I'd like to see the Giants go out there and get a quarterback who is going to not only teach Daniel Jones what it takes to get it done in the NFL, but also push him for reps. And I don't think Colt McCoy is that guy. I've never been sold on Daniel Jones as a quarterback, and this is something that is going to consistently or continue hindering the Giants' chances going forward if they don't get more consistency and better play out of the quarterback position. You look at it right now. I said this was a make or break year in 2020 for Dave Gettleman. He kept his job. I'm not sure how much more the John Mara is going to allow this to go on, because we constantly hear about the Giants being a proud franchise. But you look at it, ever since their last Super Bowl championship in 2011, only 1 playoff appearance, only 2 winning seasons. That's not going to get it done. And we're consistently seeing the double-digit loss seasons pile up. So right now, like I said it before and I'll say it again, Joe Judge saved the job of Dave Gettleman. The best thing that I could say going forward for the Giants, this is still a weak division. This is still going to be a very weak and winnable division next year, where 7-9 won it this season. 8-8 could possibly win it in 2021. We'll have to wait and see. But the bottom line is, Gettleman is not the guy going forward to lead this Giants team. I've said it before, and I will continuously say it. You cannot miss consistently on early first round picks in the fashion that Dave Gettleman does. It sets your franchise back, and the result of this is what we're seeing in the win column, or lack thereof, of what we're seeing in the win column for this Giants franchise. Hopefully they can continue to strike it rich in free agency like they did this past season. Not a guarantee. Joe Judge is going to continuously go out there to try to find his guys, but the Giants need more explosiveness on offense. They can't consistently rely on their defense to have the type of season that they had in 2021 that they had in 2020. But the Giants need to be better on offense. So Dave Gettleman is still the guy. I know a lot of fans out there of the Giants don't like this. I'm on board with it, but at this point, the only thing we could do is sit back and wait and see, even though it's the same old song for the Giants, but hopefully they could find a way to get it going in 2021. So folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to thank all of the subscribers out there. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.